Life has a way of taking you to your knees before it lets you rise. The weight of your regrets feels like a chain around your soul. Nights are endless, filled with the echoes of words you wish you could take back. Love feels like both salvation and torment, a paradox you cannot escape. You replay memories like a broken record, each one cutting deeper than the last. The ache in your chest is not just emotional. It's a physical wound that never heals. People leave, promises shatter, and you're left to pick up the pieces alone. You tell yourself you'll be fine, but the cracks in your voice betray you. Every step forward feels like dragging the past along with you. The mirror reflects a stranger, someone who bears the weight of every choice, every failure. You question if you were ever enough for the people who left. The silence they left behind is deafening, a void that swallows your peace. Nights bleed into days, and you wonder if the pain will ever stop. The world doesn't pause for your grief. It moves forward, indifferent to your suffering. You clutch your heart as if holding it together will keep it from breaking further. Love feels like a distant memory, something you can barely grasp anymore. You wonder if the problem was you, if you were always destined to be abandoned. The tears come without warning, an overflow of emotions you can't contain. You scream into the void, but all you hear is your own desperation echoing back. You carry the weight of every goodbye, every betrayal, every unspoken word. The love you've given, the kindness you've shown, the moments of joy you've created, they were not in vain. Even if they didn't last, even if they ended in pain, they were real, and they mattered. Love is never wasted, kindness is never lost, joy is never meaningless. Each one of these moments has added something beautiful to the world, something beautiful to you. And remember, it's okay to feel everything deeply, to feel the sadness, the grief, the loneliness, but also allow yourself to feel the glimmers of hope, the sparks of joy, the moments of peace. Life is all of these things, and each feeling has its place. The sadness teaches us compassion, the grief teaches us strength, the joy teaches us gratitude. Let yourself feel it all, because each emotion is part of the journey, part of the growth, part of the healing. There will come a time when the weight of the past becomes lighter, when the pain becomes a memory, when the hurt fades into something softer. Until then, be patient with yourself. Healing takes time. Growth takes time. Becoming the person you are meant to be takes time. But you will get there, step by step, moment by moment. And when you do, you will look back and see just how far you've come. The love and kindness you seek, you deserve it, every bit of it. You are worthy of a life filled with happiness, peace, and love. You are worthy of people who see your heart, who appreciate your spirit, who lift you up when you're down. Don't let anyone or anything make you believe otherwise. The world may not always reflect your worth back to you, but that doesn't mean it isn't there. Your worth is inherent, untouchable, and endless. And as you journey forward, keep this truth close to your heart. You are not defined by your past. You are not the sum of your mistakes, your regrets, your heartbreaks. You are so much more than that. You are the dreams you hold, the courage you carry, the love you give. Let go of what no longer serves you, and open yourself to the possibilities of the future. There is so much more waiting for you, more than you can imagine. One day, you will look back on this chapter of your life and realize that it was not the end, but the beginning. That this was the moment you found your strength, your resilience, your purpose. That this was when you discovered who you truly are. And when that day comes, you will be proud of yourself, of the journey you have taken, of the person you have become. So hold on, but keep going. Trust in yourself, in your heart, in your journey. Believe that there is light ahead, even if you can't see it yet. And know that you are never alone. You are surrounded by love, by hope, by the strength of every person who has ever walked this path before you. Let that strength lift you. Let that love guide you. Let that hope carry you forward. The world needs you, exactly as you are. It needs your heart, your kindness, your courage. It needs your story, your journey, your resilience. So keep going, keep believing, keep hoping. Your journey is far from over, and the best is yet to come. You've made it this far, and that is no small thing. Life's storms have come, but you've endured. There have been days when you felt empty, hollowed out by pain, and yet here you are, still breathing, still standing. There is a quiet power in that resilience, a strength that goes beyond words. It's a testament to the strength that lives within you. A strength that has been tested, but never defeated. You may not always see it, but each step forward is a victory. Every moment of courage, every decision to keep going, adds up. They are the building blocks of your future, the foundation of the person you are becoming. And though the journey may be hard, though it may ask more of you than you feel you can give, remember that you are capable of so much more than you know. Yes, life has its way of breaking us open, of stretching us to our limits. But it is in these moments of struggle that we find our true selves. When everything else is stripped away, when all we have is our own heart and our own spirit, that's when we discover what we're truly made of. And you, my friend, are made of something remarkable. There's a depth to you, a wisdom that only comes from enduring the hardships of life. You've learned things that can't be taught, things that only experience can reveal. You've learned the value of empathy, of kindness, of patience. You know what it means to hold space for others, to be a light in someone else's darkness. And that is a gift that no one can ever take away from you. As you continue on this path, remember that healing is not about erasing the past, but about embracing it. It's about finding a way to hold the pain and the joy together, to let them coexist within you. It's about recognizing that your scars are a part of your story, but they are not the whole story. They are a chapter, a lesson, a reminder of how far you've come. And though it may feel impossible at times, allow yourself to believe that there is something beautiful waiting for you. Allow yourself to imagine a future where you are at peace, where you are surrounded by love, where you are happy. Because that future is possible. It may take time. It may take healing. It may take countless steps forward and backward. But it is there, waiting for it. Life is not always fair, but it is filled with moments of unexpected grace. It is filled with people who will come into your life and remind you of your worth, who will see you for who you truly are and love you for it. And those people, those moments, are worth holding on for. They are worth the struggle, worth the heartache, worth every tear. In those quiet moments when you feel alone, remember that you are part of something greater. You are connected to everyone who has ever felt lost, everyone who has ever struggled, everyone who has ever fought to find their way. You are not alone in this journey. There is a strength in that shared experience, a strength that can carry you when you feel you can't go on. And when you feel like giving up, remember why you started. Remember the dreams that still live within you, the hopes that you've carried with you since you were young. Those dreams are still there, waiting to be fulfilled. They may have been buried by pain, by disappointment, by life's hardships, but they are still alive, still a part of you. Allow yourself to hope again. Allow yourself to believe in the possibility of happiness, of love, of joy. Allow yourself to believe that you are worthy of all the beautiful things life has to offer, because you are. You are worthy just as you are, with all your scars, all your broken pieces, all your imperfections. You are enough. As you move forward, don't be afraid to let go of what no longer serves you. Don't be afraid to release the things, the people, the thoughts that hold you back. Sometimes, the hardest part of healing is learning to let go, learning to make space for something new, something better. But it is in that letting go that we find freedom. that we find the courage to step into our true selves. Life is a journey of becoming, of growing, of evolving, and every experience, every challenge, every heartbreak is a part of that journey. They shape us, they mold us, they prepare us for what lies ahead. And though the road may be long, though the journey may be hard, trust that it is leading you somewhere beautiful. One day, you will look back on this chapter and see it for what it was. A time of transformation, a time of growth, a time when you found your strength. You will see that every tear, every sleepless night, every struggle was worth it, because it led you to where you are meant to be, to who you are meant to become. So hold on, keep going. Trust that there is light ahead, even if you can't see it yet. Trust that there is a purpose to your journey, a meaning to your pain, a reason for your struggles. And know that you are never alone. You are surrounded by love, by hope, by the strength of every person who has ever walked this path before you. Let that strength lift you. Let that hope guide you. Let that love carry you forward. The world needs you, exactly as you are. It needs your heart, your kindness, your courage. It needs your story, your journey, your resilience. So keep going, keep believing, keep hoping. Your journey is far from over, and the best is yet to come. The road ahead may be difficult, but you are strong enough to walk it. Believe in the possibility of happiness, even when it feels far away. Every step you take is a testament to your determination and strength. Let your pain become the foundation for a life filled with purpose. You are not defined by your past, but by the choices you make today. Keep going, even when it feels impossible, because you are capable of incredible things. Trust in yourself and in the journey you are on. The love you've given and received will always be a part of you. Remember that healing takes time, and it's okay to go at your own pace. You are enough, just as you are, and you are deserving of all the good things life has to offer. Life is a journey filled with unexpected challenges and moments of beauty. Every day you face is another step in a story uniquely yours. Love is the essence of what makes life worth living. It has the power to uplift you and the power to break you. Pain is an inevitable companion to love, but it is also a teacher. Each moment of pain reminds you of the value of what you held dear. Heartbreak feels like the end of the world, yet it is a sign that your love was real. Tears are not a sign of weakness, but of bravery in feeling deeply. Strength is not the absence of pain, but the courage to endure it. You are stronger than you know, and braver than you believe. Even when the days feel endless and heavy, they are shaping you into someone resilient. Every struggle is a chapter in your story that proves your perseverance. Loss is a part of life that no one escapes, but it connects us all. The ache you feel now is the result of having cared so profoundly. Pain does not diminish your value, it reveals your humanity. There is beauty, even in brokenness, because it shows where you've grown. Healing takes time, and every small step forward matters. The sun rises each morning to remind you that light follows darkness. Life will challenge you, but it will also reward you in unexpected ways. You have survived 100% of your worst days so far. That is a track record worth celebrating. Grief feels endless, but it is a bridge to understanding love more deeply. Remember, you are never truly alone, even when loneliness grips you. Every scar you carry tells a story of survival and courage. You were not made to be perfect, but to be real, flawed, and whole. The hardest moments in life are the ones that shape you the most. You are allowed to cry, to feel lost, to take your time. Healing is not linear, and it's okay to take 2 steps forward and 1 step back. Each moment of struggle is building a foundation for your future strength. Never let temporary feelings make permanent decisions. You have the power to create beauty from pain, to grow from heartbreak. Your heart, though broken, is still beating, still capable of love. There is no shame in mourning what was lost, for it mattered to you. Let the pain carve deeper spaces in you, for they will be filled with joy one day. When the world feels cold, remember the warmth of your own spirit. You are not defined by what you've lost, but by how you rise from it. Every new day is a chance to take one step closer to healing. Trust that even in chaos, there is a purpose unfolding. You are learning lessons that will guide you in ways you cannot yet see. Allow yourself to feel every emotion, for they are the colors of life. There is strength in your vulnerability, courage in your tears. Hope is not always loud. Sometimes it is a whisper in the silence. Even when you feel like giving up, you are still moving forward. The smallest acts of kindness to yourself and others can spark transformation. Remember that you have survived storms before and will survive this one too. The world can be heavy, but you are not alone in carrying its weight. Believe in the possibility of brighter days, even if you cannot see them yet. Every time you get up after falling, you are defying the odds. Pain can make you feel isolated, but it is part of the human experience. Your story is still being written, and its ending is not yet decided. Trust in the process, even when it feels like there's no progress. The love you have given is never wasted, even if it wasn't returned. Life is about finding beauty in the cracks and flaws. Remember that broken things can still be beautiful, like a mosaic of experiences. You are not your failures. You are the lessons you've learned from them. Keep moving, even when the path ahead feels unclear. Let each step remind you that you are capable of moving mountains. There will always be moments when it feels like too much, but those moments will pass. You are more resilient than you realize, and your heart is stronger than it feels. Take a deep breath, and remember that life is lived one moment at a time. Each moment brings an opportunity to begin again, no matter how small. Love and pain are two sides of the same coin, shaping you into who you are. Your scars are reminders that you have survived battles others cannot see. Keep holding on, even when your grip feels weak. The love you seek begins with the love you give to yourself. No one has walked your journey, and no one can take it away from you. The pain you feel now will one day become the wisdom you share. Never underestimate the power of your own story to inspire others. You are more than your struggles. You are the strength it takes to overcome them. Life is a blend of joy and sorrow, both necessary to appreciate the other. Hold on to hope, for it is the thread that keeps us moving forward. Hope is the quiet promise that tomorrow holds something better. You are not alone, even when it feels like the world has turned its back on you. The struggles you face today are shaping the person you will become tomorrow. There is no shame in starting over, for it is a chance to build again with wisdom. Every tear you've cried is a testament to the depth of your soul. You have the power to create meaning from even the most painful experiences. Remember, it is through the cracks that the light gets in. Each time you rise after a fall, you prove that you are unstoppable. Your worth is not defined by your circumstances, but by your perseverance. Let your story be one of resilience, of rising from the ashes stronger than before. The journey is not about being perfect, but about continuing to move forward. The pain you carry now will transform into a strength you never knew you had. Healing is not forgetting. It is learning to live with the memories and grow from them. Every step you take, no matter how small, is progress. Believe in the power of time to soften the edges of your pain. Trust that the universe is working in ways you cannot yet understand. There will be days when you feel like giving up, but those are the days that matter most. You are more than the sum of your losses. You are the courage to keep going. Let love guide you, even when it feels like it has betrayed you. Remember, the strongest trees grow in the harshest winds. You are not defined by your failures, but by how you rise after them. Even in the darkest moments, there is a spark of hope within you. Life is not always fair, but it is always worth living. Hold on to the belief that better days are ahead. Every challenge you face is a chance to grow stronger and wiser. The pain you feel today will become the strength you rely on tomorrow. You are capable of far more than you believe. Let every heartbreak teach you, every loss shape you, every failure inspire you. You are not your mistakes. You are the lessons you've learned from them. Keep going, even when the road is difficult, because every step matters. Your story is not over. There are still chapters to be written. The love you give to others will find its way back to you in unexpected ways. You are enough just as you are, even in your moments of doubt. The world needs your light, even if you cannot see it yet. Trust in the process, even when it feels like nothing is changing. You have survived every challenge you've faced so far, and you will survive this too. Pain is not your enemy. It is a teacher guiding you toward growth. Let the love you've lost remind you of the beauty of what you once had. You are never truly alone, for your strength and resilience are always with you. Each day is a new chance to begin again, to rewrite your story. When the world feels heavy, remember the moments that made you smile. You are not broken. You are healing, growing, and evolving. Love is never wasted, even when it feels like it has left you. Your heart is strong enough to endure the pain and still find joy. The storms in your life will pass, leaving you stronger and wiser. Keep walking, even when the road is unclear, because it will lead you somewhere meaningful. Every challenge you overcome is proof of your inner strength. You are worthy of love, happiness, and all the good things life has to offer. Let your scars be a reminder of what you've endured and overcome. The pain you feel now is shaping the person you are becoming. Life is not about avoiding pain, but about finding meaning in it. You are capable of turning your struggles into your greatest strengths. Never underestimate the power of hope to carry you through the darkest times. You have the ability to create a life filled with love and purpose. The love you seek starts with the love you give to yourself. Every day is an opportunity to grow, to heal, and to move forward. Trust that even in chaos, there is a purpose unfolding in your life. You are not alone in your struggles. There are others who understand. Let your story inspire others to find hope and strength in their own journeys. You are more than your pain. You are the light that shines through it. The love you've lost is a reminder of the love you are capable of giving. Let the lessons you've learned guide you toward a brighter future. You are not your past. You are the choices you make today. Keep moving forward, even when it feels impossible, because you are stronger than you know. Trust in the process, even when you cannot see the end. You are not defined by what has happened to you, but by how you rise from it. Each step forward, no matter how small, is a victory. Believe in the power of time to heal and transform. You are a work in progress, and that is something to be proud of. Life is a blend of joy and sorrow, but both are necessary to truly live. You have the strength to overcome anything life throws at you. Every challenge is an opportunity to learn and grow. Let your pain be the fuel that drives you toward greatness. You are more resilient than you realize, and your spirit is unbreakable. Trust in yourself, for you are capable of achieving incredible things. The world needs your unique light and perspective. Let your struggles become your strength, your pain become your purpose. You are not alone. There is love and support all around you. Remember that the hardest battles often lead to the most beautiful victories. Keep going, because the best is yet to come. The strength you carry within you is far greater than the challenges you face. Each time you feel like giving up, remember how far you've already come. The love you've given, even when unreturned, has added beauty to the world. Pain may leave scars, but those scars tell a story of survival. The world is brighter because you are in it, even if you can't see it right now. Trust that the difficult moments are preparing you for something greater. Every breath you take is proof that you have the power to keep going. You are capable of turning your struggles into stepping stones. Never let the fear of failure stop you from trying again. Your journey is uniquely yours, and no one can take that from you. The darkest nights will eventually give way to the dawn. There is strength in continuing, even when the road feels endless. You are not defined by what has hurt you, but by how you have risen from it. Keep believing in the possibility of better days, even when they feel far away. The love you hold in your heart will guide you through even the hardest moments. Life's challenges are not meant to break you, but to show you what you're capable of. Each day is a chance to take another step toward healing. The lessons you're learning now will shape the beautiful future ahead. You are allowed to take your time. Healing is not a race. Let every small victory remind you of your strength and resilience. Even when the weight of the world feels unbearable, you are not alone. The love you've shared and received is never lost. It lives on within you. Pain is a sign that you've cared deeply and lived fully. The cracks in your heart are where the light of hope shines through. You have already survived moments you thought you wouldn't, and you will survive this too. Each challenge is an opportunity to grow into a stronger, wiser version of yourself. Let your pain become a source of empathy and understanding for others. Remember that you are worthy of love and happiness, no matter what you've been through. Every step forward, no matter how small, is a step toward a brighter future. Life is not about being unbreakable, but about learning to rebuild when you fall. The storms you face today will one day become the stories of your strength. Hold on to hope, even when it feels like a distant whisper. The love you've lost is a reminder of the beauty you're capable of creating. Trust in the process of healing, even when it feels slow. You are not defined by your pain, but by your courage to move forward. Let your journey be a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. The world needs your light, your story, and your unique perspective. Believe in the power of love to heal even the deepest wounds. You are not alone in your struggles. There is strength in reaching out. Each day is a new chance to start again, no matter how difficult it feels. The person you're becoming is shaped by the strength you showed today. Let your heart remain open, even when it feels safer to close it off. You are capable of turning your pain into something beautiful. Trust that the hardships you face are preparing you for greater things. Every tear you've shed is a step closer to healing. Remember that life is a series of seasons, and no storm lasts forever. You are not weak for feeling deeply. You are strong for continuing to love. Each moment of struggle is shaping the person you are meant to be. Let the love you've given remind you of the kindness in your soul. Believe that you are deserving of happiness, even after all you've been through. Keep moving forward, even when the road feels endless. Your story is still unfolding, and its ending has not yet been written. The pain you feel now will one day become the wisdom you share with others. Life is not about avoiding challenges, but about finding meaning in them. Trust in the resilience of your heart to guide you through the darkness. You are not your mistakes. You are the lessons you've learned from them. Let every small step forward remind you of your inner strength. You are worthy of love, joy, and all the beauty life has to offer. Remember that the greatest transformations often come from the hardest struggles. Keep believing in the possibility of a brighter tomorrow. The love you've given will find its way back to you in ways you least expect. Every scar you carry is a reminder of your courage and resilience. Trust that even in chaos, there's a purpose unfolding in your life. You are not alone in your pain. There are others who understand. Let your story inspire others to find hope and strength in their own journeys. You are more than your pain. You are the light that shines through it. The darkest moments often lead to the most beautiful awakenings. Each day is an opportunity to grow, to heal, and to move forward. Your journey is uniquely yours, and it is one of strength and courage. Never underestimate the power of your own resilience to carry you through.